When I first saw this post, I honestly thought that these two plates right here, these two plates, I honestly thought that these were for the Jenkins' two youngest children, the baby who's 1 and Atlas who's 3. That's what these plates look like to me. But we find out, as Stephanie said here on FB this morning, that this is for her daughters before school. Now the daughters are what, 10 and 8, 9 and 10, somewhere between the ages of 8 and 10. I believe the oldest one is 9 or 10. Regardless, in my opinion, no. They got what? 1 egg apiece, a piece of toast, and half an apple each. You know, these girls, they're kids. They're burning a lot of energy. When they get to school before class starts, they might be running around, playing with their friends, having a good time. This is not enough to sustain them until lunch. The only way I can see this is if they're also getting a breakfast at school. Because this is not enough food. But the way Stephanie justifies this is a couple days ago when it was brought up yet again about the extremely small portions she feeds her children. She says, well, have you seen the portions that the elderly get in nursing homes? Number one, what does that have anything to do with the extremely small portions you're feeding your children? And number two, the people in the nursing homes, the nursing homes are governed by the state. They have to follow certain laws. They have to give those people so many calories per day. And a lot of times these people are under, doctor's orders, have to follow certain diets and whatnot. Those people are fed plenty of food. Way more than Stephanie's feeding her kids. And if you look at these two innocent daughters of Stephanie's, right, these girls appear to be way too thin. They are incredibly thin. Especially the oldest one. She is so painfully thin. I mean, these girls look like they have 0 body fat. 0. And they're girls. They're supposed to have a little bit of body fat on them. And these girls their bodies are going to be going through quite the changes here within the next couple years. They need these calories. Let's look at Deshaun, right? We seen him the other day. When he lived with Stephanie and Drew full time, that boy was painfully thin, just like these girls. And now we see he's put on a healthy amount of weight, and he looks great. He looks a million times healthier than when he was full time with Stephanie. And we all know he even had told his mother seconds weren't allowed at the shelter. Stephanie doesn't give them shelters. Deshaun did not even know that he could ask for seconds. Because Stephanie does not let the kids have seconds. And we've seen a couple times on her lives and whatnot, when one of the girls asks for food, she says, you just ate. Or she'll make the comment, you act like you're starving. Stephanie is not feeding these kids enough. It's disgusting. But just the other day when we see Drew's breakfast, he's getting 2 breakfast sandwiches, 2 hash browns. Stephanie's giving him a big old breakfast. These girls here didn't even get 1 breakfast sandwich apiece. This would convert to about half a sandwich here. The 1 piece of bread, 1 egg. I mean, thank God she's giving them these vitamins, because without these vitamins, they surely wouldn't be getting enough nutrition. And Stephanie she can't see it. These are toddler-sized portions that she is giving these girls. But she sees nothing wrong with it because the elderly gets fed less. I don't know. I would rather, and I understand not wanting to waste food. I understand it. But here's the thing. If these girls, you feed them a little bit bigger breakfast and they don't eat all the food, you can save it. You can put eggs away, and at their after-school snack, they can zap them in the microwave and have them as a snack after school. Or you can save them for the next morning and add them to whatever you're giving them the next morning. I mean, even if you give them a little too much on their plate, that doesn't mean it's going to waste. You can save that. You have a microwave in that shelter. What's the problem? This really strikes a nerve with me, seeing her not properly feeding these kids. And she thinks she knows everything, like her new apothecary deal she's got going on. Did you see that? She made some oil of oregano. She's all about, supposedly all about this health and wellness, but you're feeding your children these small portions. Make that make sense. What do you think? What do you think about these portion sizes? I mean, that's okay. This is fine if you put this on a plate and there's more in the pan and they want more. But look, we can see in the background, there's clearly not no egg pan up there or nothing. There's not no more. If there was any more, you can guarantee that went to big old King Daddy Drew to eat, not to these poor girls. Let me know what you think about these portion sizes and how Stephanie's feeding these girls. And do you think that these girls look way too thin? I think they look painfully thin. Let me know your opinions.